Hello, listeners. Welcome to episode 13 of the Daily English Podcast by Simple English Conversations. I'm Max, and here with me is the brilliant Nora. How's everything going, Nora?
It's going great, Max. I'm particularly excited for today's episode because we're going to discuss a phrase that's all about showing courage and determination. Bite the bullet.
Oh, I love that phrase, Nora. Bite the bullet means to decide to do something difficult or unpleasant that you have been avoiding or fearing. It comes from the old days before modern anesthesia, when soldiers would literally bite a bullet to endure a painful surgery without screaming.
That's right, Max. It's a powerful idiom that can be applied to many situations in life where we need to face our fears or tackle tough tasks. And for our listeners, using idioms like this one can really enrich your English conversations by adding depth and cultural context.
Absolutely, Nora. Here's an example of how to use it. I was really dreading giving that presentation, but I just had to bite the bullet and do it. It perfectly captures that sense of facing up to something daunting.
Great example, Max. And here's another. After months of putting it off, he finally bit the bullet and booked his dentist appointment. It shows that sometimes we just need to get things over with.
Now, it's time for a little quiz to engage our listeners. Think about this. What situation might require you to bite the bullet? Is it A, deciding to go for a leisurely walk? B, facing a tough conversation you've been avoiding? Or C, choosing what to watch on TV? Take a moment to think about it.
While you ponder that, let's dive into our tip of the day. Did you know that challenging yourself by stepping out of your comfort zone can lead to significant personal growth? This is because facing fears or difficult tasks head on can help build resilience and confidence.
That's such an encouraging thought, Nora. And to answer our quiz, the correct option is B, facing a tough conversation you've been avoiding. This is a classic example of a situation where you might need to bite the bullet.
Well done to everyone who got that right. Remember, idioms like bite the bullet are not just phrases, but lessons in resilience and courage. Don't shy away from using them in your own life and conversations.
That's all for today's episode. We hope you've been inspired to face your challenges head on. Thank you for joining us. And don't forget to tune in next time for more enriching conversations.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing, and maybe next time you're faced with a difficult task, you'll remember to bite the bullet.
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 14 of the Daily English Podcast by Simple English Conversations. I'm Max, and with me is the ever-engaging Nora. Ready to dive into today's topic, Nora?
Absolutely, Max. Today, we're exploring an idiom that's all about making a start in social situations. Break the ice. It's a phrase we use when someone does something to create a more relaxed atmosphere in a tense or formal setting.
That's right. The idea as well is similar to breaking actual ice to open up a pathway in frozen waters. In conversation, it means doing something to ease tension and encourage open communication. It's particularly handy in networking events, parties, or even on first dates.
And for our listeners, mastering idioms like break the ice can really help you sound more fluent and natural. Plus, knowing how to break the ice in real life is a valuable social skill. Here's a tip. A good way to break the ice is by asking open-ended questions that invite people to talk about themselves.
Great tip, Nora. Let's give our listeners an example. At the start of the team building event, the leader told a funny story to break the ice. This shows how humor can be an effective way to make people feel more comfortable.
I love that example. Here's another. I was nervous on my first day at the new job, so I brought donuts for everyone to break the ice. It's a gesture that shows goodwill and can make introductions smoother.
Now, how about we do a little quiz for our listeners? Which of these is a good icebreaker? A. Telling a personal, relatable story. B. Asking someone about their job or hobbies. Or C. Waiting silently for someone else to speak. Think about which option could effectively break the ice.
While our listeners are thinking, let's share an interesting fact. Did you know break the ice dates back to the 16th century? It originally referred to the ships, known as icebreakers, that would clear paths through ice for other ships to follow.
That's a cool origin story, Nora. And the answer to our quiz is both A. Telling a personal, relatable story, and B. Asking someone about their job or hobbies. Both are great ways to break the ice and get conversations flowing.
Exactly, Max. Knowing how to break the ice can turn awkward silences into opportunities for connection. We hope today's episode inspires you to confidently enter new social situations.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. Keep practicing your English, and remember, the next time you're in a situation that feels a bit chilly, you'll know just how to break the ice.
Bye for now, and see you in the next episode.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to episode 15 of the Daily English Podcast by Simple English Conversations. I'm Max, here with the wonderful Nora. How are you feeling today, Nora?
I'm feeling fantastic, Max. Thanks for asking. Today we have a really relatable idiom to talk about. Call it a day. It's a phrase that many of us find comforting, especially after a long day of work or study.
That's right, Nora. To call it a day means to stop what you're doing because you have done enough, or it's the end of your working time. It's like saying, that's enough for today. Let's rest or move on to something else.
It's a great phrase to know because it reflects an important aspect of work-life balance. Remember, listeners, taking breaks and knowing when to stop is crucial for maintaining your mental health and productivity.
Absolutely, Nora. Here's an example. We've been working on this project for 8 hours straight. Let's call it a day and start fresh tomorrow. It's a practical way to acknowledge that rest is needed.
And here's another scenario. After 3 hours of studying English, I decided to call it a day and relax with some music. It shows self-care and recognizing your own limits.
Now, how about a little interactive moment for our listeners? Imagine you've been working on a challenging task. At what point do you decide to call it a day? Is it A, when you complete a specific goal? B, after a set amount of time? Or C, when you start feeling overwhelmed or exhausted? There's no right or wrong answer, but it's interesting to reflect on your own habits.
While you think about that, let's share a fun fact. Did you know the expression call it a day has been in use since at least the early 20th century? It's a testament to how work culture and the importance of rest have long been topics of conversation.
That's a fascinating tidbit, Nora. It shows how some aspects of human nature and work ethic are timeless. The answer to our interactive question really depends on your personal work style and needs. Recognizing when it's time to call it a day is a valuable skill in managing your energy and time effectively.
Well said, Max. We hope today's episode inspires you to find a healthy balance in your daily activities. Remember, it's okay to call it a day when you need to. Taking care of yourself should always be a priority.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Keep practicing your English, and don't forget to listen to your body and mind when they tell you it's time to call it a day.
Goodbye for now, and we'll see you in the next episode.